Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. A new weekend is here, and we have lots of plans. For example, tomorrow we've got our next member live stream. Yesterday, I sent out my newsletter, and many people signed up afterward. Unfortunately, they won't get the latest newsletter, but since many people have asked, I'll probably send it out again for those who signed up late. Existing subscribers won't receive it again. The newsletter is completely free, and you can sign up on the website. It includes a crypto analysis of a coin I don't analyze publicly. Many people struggle to find the newsletter form on the website, so I'll post the link directly in the description. You can find it under Resources, Newsletter. Sign up, and you'll probably receive the email later today. Also, this weekend on Twitter or X, I'll upload a video on HBAR. The X community voted for this specific video. I'll do that later today, so it's going to be a packed weekend. Now, looking at BTC on the daily time frame, Bitcoin is still holding above the support range, which is a good sign. On the micro level, it's also looking positive. We might have seen a possible third wave top in mid-March, followed by a fourth wave pullback around May 1st. It's possible the fourth wave is still unfolding. Additionally, on the smaller time frame wave count, we have another scenario listed. However, the daily time frame is just to show the bigger picture. It doesn't really matter if we make another low in the support region for this scenario, unless we break below support. That's the purpose of the support area. This support zone has remained very stable over the last couple of months. There's absolutely no change to the chart in this regard. For anyone focused on the bigger picture, everything that happened recently is just noise. If you went away in March and came back today, the price is still at the same level. So essentially nothing significant has changed, other than some minor fluctuations. That's why I sometimes say everything between the breakout point and the lower support boundary line, which in this case is 50.7K, is just noise. You understand this when you look at it in the context of the bigger picture. For someone trading the range or interested in the micro patterns, it might not be noise, but overall, it's looking good because we've broken out of the wedge pattern and the pullbacks so far seem corrective. We saw a breakout above the first structural resistance level at 64K, but the next key breakout point is at 71,500. The bulls need to break this next. While we got rejected initially, that's not a problem. The bulls are holding the next support level, which is the previous breakout point tested as support. This test seems successful for now, which is something I pointed out a few days ago as important to hold above this structural support level. It's not so crucial from an Elliot wave perspective, but it helps to maintain confidence. Holding the level at 67,500 is a good sign. Breaking below it could open the door for a drop back into the lower support region. The pullback was a three-wave move, which is positive, but the move down didn't look complete, so it's possible we might revisit the support region. The move to the upside also doesn't look very convincing. If I had to give probabilities, I'd lean 60% towards the lowest being in and 40% towards a return to the support region. This can change quickly if Bitcoin breaks below micro support or if I see a micro 5 pattern to the downside on the 1-hour chart. Looking at the 30-minute chart and then the 1-hour chart for a bigger picture, you can see the scenario where we dip back into the support region. In this scenario, the move up is a B wave only, and we dip back into the C wave. For this to happen, two support levels need to break. First, 67,680, and then 64,360. Likely, we'll dip back into the support region. However, as I mentioned over the last few days, as long as we're holding the support levels, there's no confirmation of a more substantial top. The two critical support areas are 67,680 and 64,360. As long as we hold these, there's no definitive indication of a significant downturn. In the yellow count, which is the more directly bullish scenario, the wave 4 that started in mid-March is considered completed. This was followed by a wave 1 to the upside and a wave 2 pullback. This move could be a third wave to the upside, although it's a bit short, which is why I'm cautious about the structure. Despite this, it's still technically a possible bullish structure. Next, we have a fourth wave pullback. It's a bit short, so I'm cautious, which is why I'm not giving strong probabilities, more like 60-40, favoring the upside because we're holding support. However, this can change quickly. The pullback seems corrective, marking a smaller degree wave 4. I previously indicated that this would be the ideal spot to start the next move up, and we've seen that unfold. I shared in my last video that this could be a 1-2 setup, targeting the area around the trend line. The next confirmation needed to ensure we've bottomed is a 5-wave move to the upside. In my last video, I mentioned we needed to break above the trend line and ideally reach 69.4K or 69.9K. I would prefer that the third wave is still unfolding, but we need to look at the structure to ensure it resembles 5 waves reaching 69.9K. The important thing was to hold the micro support area, which we seem to be doing, using it as a reversal area and a jump-off point for one more high. It's possible the fourth wave is still unfolding until we get a breakout. However, at the moment, it looks as if the fourth wave is already in. I would prefer if this is the third wave, as it would be better from a probabilities point of view, especially since the third wave so far looks like a 3-wave move. We keep it labeled as is to err on the side of caution in case of a deeper pullback. After these 5 waves up, we should see a higher low, but it's possible that we could get 2 more highs. I can also add the next micro Fibonacci extension levels, which could be reached depending on how high this extension goes. 72,400 and then 76,800. That's what I'm watching for at the moment. Bear in mind, there's likely some resistance around 69,900 due to previous fluctuations in this area. Once we get 5 waves up, I'll add the next support zone, similar to what I did for the larger one and the smaller one. When we have 5 waves up, it actually creates a decent setup. That's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you really enjoy the content, consider checking out the channel membership. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye for now. Hello, and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Let's start with the Ethereum daily time frame. It's quite important to look at that first before diving into the microstructures. We will examine both short-term bullish and bearish scenarios. By the way, if you're not following us on Twitter, X, yet, I'm going to publish a video on HBR today, exclusively on Twitter. The Twitter community voted for it, and I'll get that done today. Additionally, if you're interested in our newsletter where I analyze one cryptocurrency and include other valuable content, feel free to check out the website mcogglobal.com. Under Resources, click on Newsletter to sign up. Although I sent it out yesterday, many people signed up afterward, so I will send it out again today for new subscribers. However, you need to sign up today to receive it and not miss this week's edition. Now, back to the Ethereum daily time frame. The wave 4 started or finished in June 2022. In this larger cycle, some people ask for a really long-term outlook on Ethereum, but you can't realistically look beyond the end of this bull market. If the white wave count, which is the preferred interpretation, plays out, we'll have 5 complete waves. After a 5-wave move, according to Elliot wave theory, we typically see a 3-wave pullback. However, I can't provide the support region for that pullback until all 5 waves are completed. I also can't yet provide long-term third-wave targets because it's premature, and we need to see if Ethereum holds a higher low. Only then can I project targets for a third wave, which would be very long-term targets, potentially in the range of $50,000 to $100,000. These are mathematical projections that depend on many factors. First, let's see if we can reach the bull market target range around $8,000 to $12,000. Afterward, we need to brace for a pullback, which would be more like a crash, leading into a bear market that could bring prices down to the wave 4 price region. Currently, the working thesis is, I'm focusing on the white S. In summary, as long as we hold the key support levels, the bullish outlook remains intact, with targets around $4,400 to $5,166 in the next move up. Keep an eye on the smaller time frames for additional confirmation and to track the unfolding structure. If you enjoyed this update, please like, comment, and subscribe. For more content, consider joining the channel membership and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for watching.